Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I think this one is going to have to be a multi-year sort of ordeal because of the fact that we're taking highest potential. So we want to see the team grow. I'll probably do anywhere between 3 to 5 years just to sort of see how the team grows and what we end up becoming. We might run into some contract issues though. But yeah, this one's going to be a little bit different than normal, but I'm ready for it. And because people normally ask, I'm on PS5 by the way, if you can't tell by the buttons at the bottom there, but this is the roster that I will be using today. The only thing is though with the highest potential is there could be, high elite players that are 33 years old. So I don't know. I think we're going to get a combination of younger players and older players. It's going to be an interesting one to say the least. I forgot to randomize the team, so I'm going to do it here. I will stare into you guys and hopefully the green screen is not glaring off my glasses, so there's a hole right through my face. But I will be stopping right about now. Colorado. Let's go. No thank you, Mr. Owner. Yes, please, fantasy draft. And also no thank you to Jabroni. Actually, just for fun, I'm going to set the franchise mode length to 5 years to see if that affects the way the teams draft or not. Pick number 14. Will I even be close? That is the question. And the answer is no. We get pick number 30. That's brutal. Well, the highest potential player is Alexander Ovechkin or Askarov. So I think I'll go with Ovi. And obviously if it comes down to a tie like this where there's a bunch of high elites, then I just get to pick from them. But you just always have to pick from the group that is the top potential. We got quite a few options here for high elite players. Shea Theodore would be sick. We could pair Malkin with Ovi yet again. Owen Power would be very decent. Let's go with Mr. Theodore. I think he will be a great addition to this squadron. Malkin's still available and so is Owen Power, which I'm kind of surprised by. But I'm going to take Malkin to play with Ovi then, 100%. And if Letang is still there, that might be clutch as well. It looks like he's gone. Yeah, he finally went. But Owen Power's still here. I'm going to take him just for fun. Well, also, I don't really have a choice unless I take a goalie. But Owen Power is a player I've never drafted before. And there's first time for everything. Right now is that time. I just realized we're going to have to wait for Askarov to get drafted in order to get a half-decent goalie. That is very unfortunate. We don't have a shortage of medium elites. Holy crap, we're going to be here for a while. Rickard Rackle, as I like to call him. He's a right winger. He could play with Ovi and Malkin. I'm also just realizing I have no idea how the cap is going to work out for this. It's going to be a difficult one, to say the least. We might not even be able to stay within the cap. Might have to kind of ignore it. Brady Shea, 84 overall, making 5.2. Eli Tolvanen is 80, and he is making 1.5. He is still not gone. We need a right-handed defenseman because we currently have two left-handed defensemen, and I think Timothy Liljegren will be a good player. I want to take EK, but that 11.5 is very scary. Still a ton of medium elite players here. Sanderson, 77 overall. We still got Shea, but then that would be a lot of left-handed defensemen. Brent Burns, he does shoot right. Maybe he could be on the first pair, and then we could play Liljegren on the second pair. We have a 2.7 cap hit so far, but we have also barely drafted any players. Let's take Brent Burns anyway. And you know what? I'm gonna take Patches. There's no way. We won't be able to stay within the cap. Holtz has an X factor, 2 abilities. We can draft him. 76 overall. Well, maybe, because we're gonna have a lot of league minimum contracts and a lot of big contracts, so it might sort of balance out. Jonathan Toews will not go for a long time, same with Vlasic, so we might get forced into drafting them. 76 overall, we could take Ratti, 2 abilities. Yeah, centerman, I suppose he could be a 3rd or 4th line center. Maybe he'll be 2nd line, who knows at this point. Askarov is finally gone, which means we can choose between Casa, Holtby, and Quick. I feel like we're gonna end up getting jammed with Schneider because no one will draft him unless we take Quick and Holtby, which might actually be a shout. Maybe we should do that. I'm taking Holtby to start. Yeah, these guys are never going to get drafted. Let's just take Jonathan Toews, and I suppose we'll take Vlasic as well because he's not going anywhere unless it's to us. So we'll go ahead and draft him at $7 million. And our hand will be forced to take Luke Hughes unless we take a goalie, which I might actually do. Yeah, let's take Quick for now. Our cap is a big problem, but it is what it is. We don't really have a choice. We just got to run with it at this point. Will he still be there? No, he's gone. All right, so now we're down to the low elites. He shoots right and has 2 abilities. Travis Hamonic. That is ideal. $3 million. Fire me up. We're gonna end up having too many defensemen, I think. But Cody Glass, 78 overall, will be my next selection. And at 76 overall, I will take Kirill Marchenko. Got 1 ability. We need a left winger. So, Poltapov. That's a cool name, actually. Look at this guy. What a legend. He's a nice overall. Left wing. Wears number 97. sign him up. It looks like we're gonna have to take Bordalo and this guy because that way we will at least have forwards playing forward. So Moskovich actually has 2 abilities. Again, I don't know why I put so much emphasis into those. They probably do affect the sim a little bit, but to the extent that I try to say they do, or that my brain thinks they do, no, I doubt it. Bordalo, welcome to the squad. We are gonna suck. Or we could be one of those secret good teams. Who knows, honestly. Carson Soucy, Nick Patan. So yeah, we're gonna possibly have to fix the rosters up a little bit. We also managed to stay within the cap, which is straight fire. Not gonna lie, really want the +2. So Burns is gonna play on the second pair with Vlasic. We'll have Theodore and Hamonic together, and then Liljegren and Power. That is a dynamic duo for the third pair. Our offense, we have Ovechkin, Malkin, and Raquel on line number 1, which is a +3. But then we have Holtz playing with Taves and Pacioretty. So not the worst second line in the world. The right winger could be a little bit better, but might be able to tuck some home with a 3.5-star shooting category. And then there's this. But we do have roll 3 lines ice time allocation, which could really help us out here. Also, if I move Bordalo up and move Poltapov down, we got a +2. That is going to be a clutch move. Holtby's in the net. He's got 2 abilities. So does Quick. And they are going to be probably splitting duty about evenly. How many contracts do we have that are in their final year is a very important question to ask. Oh, that's huge. We have a lot of players for at least 2 years. How much cap space do we have? 2.7 million. I could try to offer... Oh, he doesn't even want a lot. That's huge. Thanks, Cody. Yeah, I'll give you exactly what you're asking for. Holtby's also running out this year, though, so that should be a little bit scary. I mean, if I can't hold the whole team together, it's not the end of the world, but yeah. I'm gonna say our team gets 38 wins. We don't make the playoffs. 38's even bold, but I think we could dig deep. Roll 3 lines, you never know. Not only did we win our first game of the season, we also got Cody Glass back. Well, we started out 2-0. Should have maybe just retired then and there. Or nah, kind of doing bits here. Can't lie. I'm not getting my hopes up because we all know what happens when I do that. But if we make the playoffs, I'm going to be gassed. And I definitely don't think we should rule it out considering we are second in the division right now. But this is not accounting for the post-trade deadline collapse and just the inevitable long losing streak that is bound to happen. Is this the strategy? We're at 33 wins. So my prediction going to be horrifically wrong unless we have the worst rest of the season in NHL history. No way. We're going to be atop the division coming trade deadline. That is something I did not see coming. I'm going to tell you that much. Who's available? Not that I'm making any trades, because obviously we got to keep our squad together. We are killing it. But here is the trade deadline block for year 1. Bergeron would be sick, but no, I'm not doing it. Our team is just unreal. No trade deadline collapse happening here. We are on a roll. I don't even think I have to do multiple seasons at this point. We're honestly on our way to win a President's Trophy. 116 points and 56 wins in the entire league. Oh yeah, we got it by 9 points. The President's Trophy is all ours. All right, noted. So the best thing to do is apparently draft young players that have a high potential. They don't even have to be good overall. That doesn't matter. Your Colorado Avalanche, the only team to break the 70+ point percentage. Buffalo did not make it in at 15. Anaheim and Dallas made it at 16 and 17 respectively. The last place team is the San Jose Sharks. They got Panarin, Zegras, and Marty as their first line. Mason McTavish, Hurdle, and Hall. Engvall, Compher, Ernie. They have a pretty good team. Askarov and DiPietro in net. Thank you, San Jose, for your sacrifice, because you took Askarov. As a result, I was able to finally draft a goalie, and they seemingly did quite well. Ovi and Malkin lit it up. 99 points for Ovi and 54 tucks. 91 for Malkin. Point a game for Raquel. 82 exactly. Shea Theodore put up 72, which probably led defenseman in the league. Pacioretty had 66. Taves 48. Holtz 45 and 23 goals. Whoa, he's up to 85 overall? Cody Glass is at 81. Kirill didn't really go up. Liljegren's up to 83. Ratti, I think he was already... No, actually, he was pretty low, wasn't he? Owen Powers at 79, so he went up by 2. Look at this guy. What a stud. 932 save percentage, 203 GAA, 31, 10, and 3 with 6 shutouts. Yeah, they kind of split duties. We got 25, 12, and 1 from Holtby. 3 shutouts, 915, 272. I am not believing what I'm seeing right now. This is fantastic and everything, but all of this is just for a first round exit. You heard it here. first. Thatcher Demko had a 917 save percentage, but Logan Thompson led the league with 43 Ws at 82 overall. What a mad lad. And then we got Ned here with 41 dubs, a 914 save percentage. Darn you, Cale Makar. I thought we were going to have the best defenseman. We got 72 points. Makar got 79. And Spurgeon got 72 as well, actually, for the Flames. Letang got 66. Moritz with 65. Matthews gets the Art Ross and the Rocket Richard. What a joke. He was playing with, I thought he was going to be playing with Pasta, but no. Pasta got 101 and 40 tucks. Ovi 99 and Stone also got 99. Oh, there you go. So it was Matthews and Stone playing together. Who was Kyle Connor with? He was with Columbus. Pasta and Sebastian Aho were playing together on Chicago, so that is a pretty deadly duo. But yeah, we had the second best, or second in terms of points defenseman, I should say, in the entire league this year. And then on the front page here, we got two with Malkin and Ovi. Our goalies probably aren't really going to be here because they are both 83 overall. And like I said, they sort of split it. Dallas went 40, 34, and 8. Hopefully, we take home a dub. But let's look at our lines here. We got Raquel, Malkin, Ovi, still a +3. I don't know why that would change. Pacioretty actually went down in overall, so that's magical. But Holtz definitely made up for that by hopping up. What was that, like 9, 8, something crazy like that? Glass is at 81. And yeah, I feel like he jumped up a lot too, but I'm not sure. Even Marchenko, what was he at? I feel like he was low 70s, no? Fedor and Hamonic did very well together. Vlasic, Burns, yep, Power, and Liljegren, who's now up to 83 overall. Things you love to see. All right, let's do it. It is that time. Stanley Cup playoffs are among us. I'm quite confident it's not going to be a sweep either way. So I'm going to sim the first 4 games and see what happens here. Yeah, we are 2-2 going into a best of 3. And they take the lead. So we are now right up against the wall. Brink of elimination. Can we fight back? First period. That's a good start. Patches and Owen Power. Nice. Period number 2. Still 2-1. And the shots are pretty even at this point. Will we push a game 7? It all comes down to this. Marchand will score, but Malkin will get one right back. Fire me up. That's huge. We get the lead again. 12 minutes to go. We have the power play. Can't capitalize on it, but that's all right. We are definitely out shooting them now. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Come on, push a game 7 here, Colorado. You can do it. You can do it. And they do. Johnny Quick, what a stud. Can the President's Trophy winning Colorado Avalanche make it past the dreaded first round? Let's find out. 1-1 after 1. Ryan Reeves. And then we get 2 in the second. Patches and Taves. That is massive. We got the insurance marker heading into the third period here. Ovi gonna put us up 1 more on top of that. And it looks like this could be out of reach for Dallas unless something crazy happens. And it could. It really could. I'm not surprised anymore when stuff like that happens because it feels like it happens all the time. But they won't. A great performance from Jonathan Quick yet again. And we are moving on to round number 2. And in round 2, we are up against the Arizona Coyotes. I'm once again confident there will not be a sweep either way, and it is a best of 3 again. Will we go down 3-2? Yes, 9-3. Hello? First period? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Holtz and Ovi. Second? They kind of pulled it back. We got one from Theodore. Blackwell and Drouin scored for Arizona. Comes down to these final 20 minutes again as to whether or not we can push a game 7. Shots are fairly equal. Yeah, they just brought it right back. We gave them a power play, which we killed off. Let's go. That's huge. Halfway through the third. Push another game 7, Colorado. Brock Besser. Broccoli. Will score. Oh, man, it's done. It's over. Stamkos gets the dagger, and Quinton Byfield will be there just to put the icing on the cake and send us packing. Here are the 3 stars for that matchup. I simply refuse to let that distract me from the fact that we had a stellar regular season, and the Arizona Coyotes, the team that deleted us, go on to win the Stanley Cup. Not a single point-a-game player for us in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and see who everyone else got, though. Malkin also 12. Same with Holtz. What a legend. Taves put up 11, Pacioretty and Theodore 10. Quick didn't do so hot, neither did Holtby. Stamkos and Drouin both put up 36, and then we got Nate Mack with 30, Besser 29, a few 23s here. Robin Leonard had 16 Ws, 924 from Pavel, that's very impressive. 922 from Ottinger down there, except he did it in 7 games. Pavel did it in 26. Shabbat led defenseman with 15, and then Gustafson's there with 14, 11 from Pietrangelo. Yes, I'm aware. It's Pietrangelo. I will pass through the trophies here quick while making the announcement that I'll do one more season, because that was already as successful as it was. Jonathan Quick taking home the Vezina and the Jennings. What an absolute legend. But yeah, I'll try to do one more season. I probably won't talk a lot through it. I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate mowers with the Jack Adams. Just for fun, I'm gonna see who the first 3 picks are. We get High Elite. Oh, yeah, fair enough. He is going to be a stud. Shane Wright at pick number 2. And then we got Matthew at pick number 3. I believe the only player we had to re-sign, oh, patches back up to 86, is going to be Holtby. And we have, oh yeah, these 2 guys don't really matter. They weren't a part of our original thing anyway. He doesn't want an extension. How much money do we have? I might have to overpay him here. Well, we have 7 million. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to get him. He's asking 2.2. I'm going to give him 3. Go ahead and advance a day. And he signed. Just like that. Money talks, huh? I just realized right now, Shea Theodore was 91 overall. When did that happen? Here's the free agency list, and it's not very impressive. Yeah, same situation for goalies, but I mean, an 82 overall goalie at 1.5, that's a pretty good deal. Hopefully our players progress a little bit in the offseason. I think they should, and we will be a force to be reckoned with next season as well, I think. Or, knowing this game, maybe we'll be terrible. This game's trying to replace some of my players again. I don't think so. There's still one imposter somewhere because I can send a player down. Oh, it's Susie again. It's gotta be. Yeah, confirm. And then I should not be able to send anyone else down. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. All right. Ovi and Malkin, 95 and 92 overall. Holtz at 87. Raquel actually went up to 87 as well. I'm tempted to still play him here because I feel like it just sort of makes more sense. Holtz is a sniper. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play Raquel there. Holtz can stay on the second line. It worked last year. Hopefully it works this year. So this is our roster heading into the second season. Defensively, Liljegren will be playing with Theodore. They get a 0. Burns and Vlasic get a +2. And then Hamonic and Power a +3. If we go to our goaltenders, we've got Holtby and Quick, both 83 overall still. Let's find out how we do this time around. 6-0 start. If we win the President's Trophy again, this is going to be whack. It took us 9 games to finally lose. Doesn't look like we're going to win the President's Trophy this year, but we do appear to be playoff bound again. Drew Doughty's on the block, same with Krejci. We got Jari, Zuccarello. Quite a few good players here on the block, actually. Holy, this is an intense trade deadline. And apparently we're looking for a starting goalie in exchange for Maximus Pacioretty. Can't say I authorized that. Sammy and Drew Doughty headed to Edmonton for those guys. Second place in the division after the trade deadline. This is not the same start we had last time after the deadline. Maybe we won't make the playoffs, which, if so, is going to be pretty funny, to be honest. I can't lie. Fourth placed in the division. 93 points, and we had a 56.7. So we had about a 14-point percentage drop off from last year, even though we got much better. Love that. The Flyers managed to do it. 70.7, and they had 55 W's on the season. It was the top 16 that made it this time. Ovi got 88 points, and then Malkin had 79, Raquel 70. Maybe I should just move Holtz up to the first line for the playoffs, see what happens. What a fall from grace for Shea Theodore. Puts up 41 after a 72-point season. At least Cody Glass went up to 84. Goalies definitely did not do as well. I'm not going to look at the entire league because, you know, it's the second year. We're kind of just looking at our team here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to best lines it. Preferred lines. Whatever they give me is what I'm running with. We get all 0s on defense now. Thanks for that game. Liljegren's up to 89 overall. Holy. Will we have a more successful playoff run? I think the answer to that is no. And I am correct. We get defeated in round number 1. I don't know what to tell you. They did, however, go on to win the Stanley Cup. So both times, the team that beat us won the cup. Well, that was an interesting one because we did a lot better in year 1 when we were worse than we did in year 2 when all of our overalls spiked. Amazing. But anyways, thank you guys for the ideas and thank you for your continued comments and just watching the videos. I appreciate you and I will see you soon.